I'm glad to be back in KL, bustling city. Traffic jam this morning was not very terrible actually. I hope it was the same for you. It's great to be back. I think I did my very first launch in Malaysia here as well. I think last year. Were any of you all here last year? Yes? Man, I was so nervous back then. I think now that I familiarized myself with you guys, I'm a bit less nervous now. So hopefully things will go smoother later.
How much policy do you want?
Looking forward to catching up with all of you. All of you have been well. I see a few new faces. Please do come up and say hello to me later on. So I'm happy to kind of make more new friends. Akil has been doing a fantastic job, I guess, maintaining relationships in Malaysia. So huge shout out to Akil. If you guys do need anything, please feel free to just let him or myself know. I hope all of you have your water. It's going to be a slightly long-ish presentation, about half an hour. And then after, following which, we will take you actually through like a product demonstration, where from the TV on the right, and then after we're going to have a product comparison later on, and then at the back there's like a living room setup for you to kind of enjoy our TV, because we've also paired it with our PRISM Plus report, which is also a new-ish product. I think we launched it about like last month, one month ago. And we didn't exactly do a media launch for it, so we thought we had the opportunity to show it off as well. After that, following which, right, we have of course lunch, and then after lunch we have everybody's favorite part of PRISM Plus media events, which is lucky draw. Aiman not here yet. I tell you, this guy, Aiman, has been winning the past 2 lucky draws. So later, if you win again, bro, we just walk him downstairs again. We just walk him downstairs. I swear it's not rigged, guys. This fella is just lucky. Maybe bro, later, his name card, later you draw. So exciting prizes today. I think for all you early birds, I think I'll just let you know basically you will win a TV, right? One of our newer TVs, and then the second and third prizes are our sound pass basically. So yeah, somebody will be walking home with hundreds of dollars worth of products, or even thousands if you win the TV. I cannot say the price yet. Okay. All of you who have the media bags, the press release is already inside the thumb drive. Okay, just FYI, of course, we have geared the event and the press release in a way such that you all will have time to post the press release. It is being embargoed for 1 p.m. We'll send it out at about 12:30 to the rest of the media. You guys can just start posting, I guess, start your post before that and then post it up live at 1 p.m. I think that's how it normally works, right? If you come from media events, you get priority to post. For the event photos, we have our handsome photographer over there, who's on the other end of the camera. He will send you the shots, or rather we will send you the shots when the media event is done and he's processed the photos. But we already do have some shots in there. We managed to squeeze it in thanks to Akil's hard work. We'll start in a couple of minutes. I think we're just waiting for one more person. Later when you walk in, you'll all clap again. In the meantime, guys, relax, chit chat. Feel free to if you all have any questions.
Passionate about making things happen, just like us at PRISM Plus. So, while I see a lot of new faces over here, probably I just do a very quick recap of what PRISM Plus history is and what PRISM Plus really stands for. Alright, so 6 years ago, PRISM Plus was founded in Singapore, and our focus was delivering high-end gaming monitors at affordable prices. In the beginning, it was just a handful of people working tirelessly around the clock to deliver products that will meet and exceed our customer expectation. Over time, we have gained recognition of constantly delivering exceptional products. Thus, our business grew, our team grew, and our operations expanded. In 2020, we expanded into Malaysia, and we grew rapidly. First and foremost is also thanks to our partner support, including everyone over here, our local fans, and our consumers. So we are grateful for the progress that we have done. All this would not be possible without our team's relentless drive to redefine industry standard of value, quality, and as well as also customer experiences. Our commitment to constantly deliver premium product at affordable prices has also quickly established us as the go-to brand and known as the value for money brand in the industry. So for those that who have followed us throughout the years, our journey has never been easy, but we have always remained committed to a couple of things. Number one, a customer-first strategy. Number two, delivering premium products at affordable prices to the masses. Thankfully, our efforts have been recognized by industry experts and as well as also the consumers alike. So, just a simple comparison, it took our Malaysian team 2 to 3 years that we are able to propel into the leadership position in premium e-commerce marketplace similar to Singapore, like in Lazada and Shopee, establishing ourselves as the best-selling TV brand and monitor brand, surpassing traditional major brands. So we are very proud of our progress that we have done so far, but we know that there are much more we are able to work on. We will continue to innovate and push boundaries of what's possible, delivering the best quality and experiences to our consumers. So often, my team and I will always ask ourselves what we can further build on the success that we have in Malaysia. We pondered on what we can disrupt in the TV market further. What's more we can make affordable to the masses. So, after months of work, we have established 3 essential points that is important and what they view as crucial to be affordable in their daily life to our consumers. A better display technology, example, QLED. So QLED has been traditionally priced out of the masses and it has positioned as a premium display technology in the market. Of course, a better and smarter TV in the current landscape in this new technology age. Larger screen size as well for better cinematic experience. So, we have digested all of this, we went back to the drawing board, and we are here today developing a new flagship product for the Malaysian market. Today marks an important milestone of our whole journey as we unveil our PRISM Q-Series Ultra product, our very first QLED Google TV lineup in the market that has been made affordable to the masses. So all this is only possible because of the relentless efforts to and intensive research develop as well as innovate our product lineup. Alright, QLED technology with the latest operating system, Google TV, as well as also larger screen size of our flagship product over there, all meshed together in one. So this represents a huge opportunity for us at affordable prices to elevate our overall experience, to bring our entertainment game to the next level. I'm incredibly excited over this product, and I believe everyone over here is as well. But before we dive deeply into the product specs that will probably change and reset new benchmark in this industry, we have an introductory video for everybody. So once again, thanks everybody for your time. Please sit back and enjoy this video.
Hey Google, open Netflix.
All right, I'm back. So before that, I think, can you please have a huge round of applause for Mr. Eric for that wonderful presentation. Thank you. Yeah, you've all just witnessed the amazing product introduction video for the PRISM Plus 4K QLED TVs that we have today to introduce you. And I keep talking about QLED. Eric keeps mentioning QLED, right? Obviously the star of the show. So I'm here today to talk about all the features. We have more than just QLED, okay? It's more than just QLED. So let me just jump right into it. So we have basically three sizes, right? The Q55 Ultra, Q65, and the monstrous Q75 Ultra for all you large screen TV lovers out there, right? Let's see it right here on my right. Model for you. That's why I have all this t-shirt today. But yeah, three sizes for you, so meaning there's a fit for every home out there in Malaysia, right? Regardless of your size needs, we've got you covered. Typically, we usually only launch 55, 65, but this time around we've got a larger screen format for you. Yeah, okay. So moving on to see if people are still snapping. Yeah, so moving on to the next exciting announcement. Of course, we have basically the key features. I cannot start the show without talking about the elephant in the room, which is the 4K QLED display panel. So what exactly is QLED technology? I think most of you here will probably know better than me, but essentially QLED technology uses backlight to project itself onto a quantum dot layer, right? For essentially more accurate colors, greater contrast, brightness, and color saturation, right? I think it's one of two premium display panel technologies out there. Okay, the other being OLED, right? But there are two obvious advantages for that QLED brings. One is that it's more affordable. The second one is that it does not burn in images when you leave the TV on for long periods of time, right? So and that is actually one of the reasons why we introduced it to the Malaysian market, right? It's got longer shelf life for our users out there, and it's more affordable, while also still bringing better viewing quality. So on top of the 4K QLED panel, we also have HDR10 Plus on our Q-Series Ultra. Right, this is new. Okay, it's a new feature on or rather, yes, a new feature on our PRISM Plus TVs. Right, so HDR10 Plus essentially is the newest standard in HDR technology. Essentially, what it is it allows you to basically have better, I guess, viewing quality. Like you can see. On the bottom right is a regular screen and on top is HDR10 Plus, right? And I guess HDR10 Plus uses dynamic metadata to process images as compared to like HDR10, which uses like static images. Okay, also up new on the features is Filmmaker mode. So what is Filmmaker mode? Filmmaker mode essentially allows users to play content as content creators intended, right? So number one, aspect ratio. It translates better from the big screen to the small screen because it plays in the exact ratio it was meant to be played at in the cinemas, right? So you really bring the cinema home with you. On top of that, of course, you turn off the post-processing effects that you have. Essentially, the colors, contrast, and frame rate, right? It is going to play in your TV screens exactly as how it was meant to play in the cinemas. Yeah, so moving on, of course, we have all the fan favorite features that have always featured in our previous premium TVs. That's quite wonderful. So 4K Ultra HD display panels, as usual. Far field voice control for that seamless, hands-free viewing experience, as well as Dolby Vision and Dolby Atmos, which has been very popular with our past iteration of premium TVs. And that's it for like the technical upgrades, right? But we also have basically an OS upgrade. Google TV for the first time ever, PRISM Plus is bringing Google TV to its lineup. So what makes Google TV different from Android TV, right? Where Android TV was geared towards app discovery, Google TV is more content-centric. So it's geared towards content personalization and discovery. So what do I mean by that? each person in the household can create their own Google account, okay, and basically the AI will learn your viewing behavior, right, based on what you've watched in the past, and recommend you shows, right, based on what you like to watch. So every member in the household, or rather everyone with their own personal profiles, we have a different viewing, different user experience. That is the buzzword, right? User experience. And when you talk about content discovery, what does it actually mean? Google TV has this amazing feature where it actually helps to recommend you shows from all the streaming platforms that you have. Let's say, for example, you say, "Hey Google, find me an action movie," right? It will actually bring up like content from across like Netflix, Hulu, whatever, Amazon Prime, View, MeWatch, right? That all the content, streaming content platforms that you have, right? And basically bring it up. So instead of like toggling from one app to the other, you have recommendations across various platforms. But that is not the only upgrade that Google TV brings, right? In terms of like user experience, I think this one is for all the mummies and daddies out there. We have in this age of internet where content is abundant, we sometimes worry what our kids watch, right? Mature content that's not meant for them is easily accessible. So with that we bring enhanced parental control, right? So first of all, of course, you can limit the viewing time that they use to watch the TV, right? And also limit the kind of content on the kids' profile that is accessible to them. All this is done remotely through the Google Family Link app. Okay, my colleague Akhil will later have a product demo on the 75-inch on how you can use the Google Link app to kind of limit your content as well as the time for your children. Yeah, so pretty cool, nifty feature. I think very family friendly, and we're glad to bring it to our TVs. So yes, we will also have Chromecast built in. I think this has been constant in all our premium TV lineups, right? Of course, you can access Google Play with over 5,000 apps available. Okay, so that brings us to the reason of like why did we launch the PRISM Plus Q-Series Ultra? I think this has been a constant message that I've tried to drill into like everybody's ear, that anybody that will hear me out will be like, what is PRISM Plus's mission, right? We want to make premium technology accessible to consumers, whether that's in terms of convenience or price point. I think those are both things that we have strived to achieve, right? Of course, with the PRISM Plus Q-Series Ultra, we've taken one step further to elevate home cinematic experiences at wallet-friendly prices. I keep talking about prices, but I haven't revealed the prices yet, right? I think somebody just now earlier asked me about the price. I've told one person in this room. But yeah, it really is quite an amazing price point. I will reveal that in just a little while, so do sit tight for that announcement. Before we move on to that exciting announcement, let's just take a moment to recap the premium features on the television. So as we mentioned, there are three sizes: 55, 65, and 75-inch. Right? It's operating on Google TV. Okay, 4K UHD QLED display panel. Of course, the two new features. Okay, just to summarize again, is HDR10 Plus, right, and Filmmaker mode. And then we also have, as per usual, Dolby Vision and Dolby Atmos, which is present on all our previous iteration of premium TVs. Likewise, okay, we have Google Assistant built in, Chromecast built in, and of course far field voice control for that hassle-free, hands-free experience. Yes. Okay. I will switch to the next slide, which is mostly basically the 2 years full on-site warranty. Right, this is standard across all our products, as well as the physical specifications. You can have a look here. Of course, this is all in the product spec sheet in your drive. We'll also be sending it to your emails as well. So don't worry if you did not catch this. It's also in terms of location. we are very proud to say that we have actually achieved almost 90% fulfillment within 2 days. That means within 2 days of order, you'll get your TV or whatever product you ordered, right? In major cities like in Malaysia. We're still working hard to grow these numbers, right? But I think I just wanted to highlight, like the customer service and logistics team. We've been hard at work to I guess meet customer demand. So speaking of customer service, right? We have 7 day a week, 24/7 customer service support on our website, Instagram, and Facebook chat. Right, we're available for you anytime, any day, any hour of the week. Right, you need help, we're there for you, and we basically achieve less than 60-second chat and call wait times. So you'll talk to an actual human being, not an AI chatbot. We take this very, very seriously and achieve a 99% customer satisfaction. So, I mean, of course, we have web support, but if you prefer to call, you can call us at office hours. But web support is and Instagram and Facebook is available 24/7 every day of the week. That actually brings me to the end of my presentation. I'd like to open the floors actually to questions. Can I have Mr. Eric to join me up here on stage, right? We'll field any questions that you have. But if you're too shy to ask questions on mic, please, we will be stationed around the event, so feel free to ask us any questions. Akhil, can you please facilitate? Any questions from the floor? Oh, you're so shy. Okay, there you go.
Hi, it's Fazil from Sakto Break. So these TVs are meant for home theater experiences, right? So, but I noticed that PRISM Plus has a grand history in making affordable gaming monitors because I think the demands and requirements, especially in refresh rates, are very different between these two spaces. But the introduction of the QLED tech you mentioned has significantly brought down the price points of these kind of home theater systems. Has this tech been applied in the gaming monitor space, or do you plan to in the future?
This is a very good question. So, I believe gaming monitors is something that, while it is not towards the masses, but there's a lot of demand, especially during the MCO period. So, while we are working for it, we do not have exact timeline. Okay, so the reason being is because, number one, do we see significant differences between a gamer using a QLED monitor versus a normal monitor in his whole entire gaming experience? Personally, we did a couple of polling and stuff because I guess it really depends. So I give you a scenario. In Australia, which I'm also managing, Australia gamers are more. Secondly, they spend more time looking at their monitors than television compared to Malaysia market. So for us, we apply a very localized approach. Whereas, like for example, in Australia, probably there's like Quantum in our gaming monitors. But in Malaysia, we strongly believe television is the way to go. And just a bit of history. Actually, in Southeast Asia, Malaysia has one of the highest content consumption on television. And this data is also from our OTT partners like View, VTV. So as such, we always cater, if you look at our strategy, we always cater towards the masses. So back to your question, unfortunately gaming monitor, while it is still growing significantly, but it haven't reached the stage of mass popularity in Malaysia market. Thus, we implement it into our television right now. But down the road, it's not a no, just that we do not have any clear timeline yet, as we are waiting for the whole gaming industry to be much more mature in Malaysia. Alright, thank you.
Yes, question, Akhil.
Do you plan to bring Google TV updates to your other TVs or only this model?
Okay, so essentially it follows a similar introduction to Singapore. So we're not planning to update the Google TVs, right? or rather the Android TVs to Google. I think it's a bit of a challenge to kind of update to our past models, but perhaps what we will do in the future is I think continue on the Google TVs. Again, this is not a hard promise. It really depends on demand as well, right? We are introducing our first ever Google TV. We will see what the market response is, right? Then we will, of course, react accordingly. I think the great thing about being like a smaller brand is that we're a bit more agile in the sense of like how we can adjust our strategy in accordance to like market demand. So no clear answer yet. I guess the clear answer is no to like the past models, but for future models, let's see how the response is for the Google TVs that we have right now. Okay, thanks. Any questions? Any more questions? Yeah. Everybody's busy writing the stories, which is great, guys. We're excited that you are excited. Yeah. Well, if we do not have any more questions on the floor at the moment, I will have my colleague Akhil take you through the product demonstrations. So if you could all please just gather here at the 75-inch TV, right? Or perhaps you all prefer to remain seated? Okay, perfect. Yeah. You want to
Hello. Okay. So basically, one of the newest things about our Google TV is the implementation of the Google parental control. So for example, for any accounts, okay, because I've already this is my main account. So based on all the accounts that you have, you can also create a child account. So for your child who's under the age of 13 and below. So I created this account as a test. So once you create it brings you to a whole new Google TV Kids profile. Okay, so for this, basically for this profile, for any apps that you install, for example like YouTube Kids, YouTube Netflix, for every app that, for example, if your child has installed or anything, you'll receive a notification from your phone, like alerting that they have, how we say that, installed that particular app. And also, besides just the Google TV profile, there's also a special Google TV Family Link app. Okay. For that, I would have to cast it using this code. In terms of TV, so you can see the amount of resolution difference between, and also the brightness between the Q55 Ultra and also the Q55 QE for this. So we just set it up here just to show you the clear difference between like how an Ultra, a Q55 Ultra, because this particular content, it has Dolby Vision and Dolby Atmos playing. And for that, because Q55 QE doesn't support Dolby Vision, so it's just playing 4K HDR. So the difference is quite, like, I would say, yeah. Okay, I think after viewing this, if you guys like have taken your photos and such, we can move on to the Q65 our like living room setup, because we just wanted to show you how the 65 looks with our newest soundbar, the Ripple. There's a Plus Symphony, which is the Dolby Atmos enabled soundbar, and also just our PRISM Plus Flow, which is our Dolby audio enabled soundbar. So with the Ripple, the reason we have released this is to, I would say, reach the middle market, where the price point is not as high, but it also has Dolby Atmos implemented.